Hey everybody, how's everyone doing today? And welcome to another episode where I talk about my thoughts on certain matters. And as I did yesterday, I uploaded the video about the series finale expectations of How I Met Your Mother. And I just watched the series finale, and honestly, I don't know what to think. Well, let's go a couple of things. Like yesterday, I had the questions about, number one, what is the mother's name? Turns out, I was right, and I called it in the video. Her name was Tracy. Tracy McConnell, to be exact. And they didn't reveal it until like the last 5 minutes of the episode, when they first met. What are Ted's kids' names? We already found out, Penny and Luke Mosby. Now, this is the big thing right here. Will the mother be alive, dead, or dying in the future? And this is what I wrote in my notes right here when I was doing. I think the mother dies shortly after their scene in the restaurant in 2024. Turns out that was right. She does die. She gets sick and dies. They don't even have the audacity to say she dies until the last scene of the show, when they said she was sick right after they met her. It was interesting ending. Ted does not have Alzheimer's. He's telling the story 6 years after the mother dies. Alright, another thing. Does any of the main characters die? The mother, but no one else dies. No one else. Barney's still alive. He becomes a father in the future. What's it called? Marshall runs for Supreme Court. Lily and them have another kid, not just Daisy, another kid. So they have 3 kids now. I'm just so confused. This is a big thing that I honestly thought wouldn't happen. Barney and Robin's marriage did not last. It lasted 3 years, and then they got divorced. Due to Robin's work schedule, she was never able to be around, and Barney got upset and frustrated. There was no Wi-Fi in a hotel, which led to them breaking up, and because Barney needed to get his blog out there. What about Marshall and Lily's apartment? The question I had, they kept it until they had the 3rd kid and decided to sell it. So they did keep it. Alright. Before I say about the last, do I think the show had a happy ending? The finale was really good up until the last 5 minutes. And you know what? We can say that about almost any show out there. That is very good until the last 5 minutes or the last 10 minutes of an ending, especially when an ending has been hyped up so much. It can never live up to expectations. This one really didn't live up to expectations. It's something we all called all along. They had about 13 years together, I think it was. Or no, 11 years together. The mother and Ted were, together. Or 9 years. 11 years. 2013 to 2024. They didn't get married until 7 years later, when we thought they were going to get married right away because he proposed to her a year after meeting. They actually held off on the wedding because Ted wanted this big wedding, and then she got pregnant, so they held off on the wedding. Another thing that really went on was with the mother. She did get sick. She did die. She was telling Ted not to live in his stories. Robin separated from the gang for a long time. Barney became a father, as I said. And the ending, the whole point of the story, the kids, we actually see the scene that they filmed when they first aired the episode, when they first came up with the series. They filmed the final scene of the show. The whole point of the story, even the kids brought this out, they're like, the mom was not even in the story. The whole point of the story was Ted was trying to get his kids okay to go after Robin again. The kids were saying, "Oh, we love Aunt Robin, Dad. You need to go after her. You have the hots for Aunt Robin. You really do." And he grounds both the kids. Well, I think that was a joke. But yeah, he grounds both the kids. And the last scene of the show is in 2030, where Ted goes to Robin's apartment with the blue French horn in his hands, and she opens up the window like they did when they first got together. And he comes up, and we're assuming that they get back together. I'm not sure what to think. I honestly joked about that ending, thinking, oh no, it's too sad. The mother dies, but Ted didn't even seem to care. He really didn't even seem to care. When she was sick, he was just reading a book to her. There was nothing about Ted grieving. I'm not even sure what to think of the episode. Right now, they built up the mother for so many years, and then they had the mother. Everyone starts to like her, and then all of a sudden, her death doesn't even get really any merit. She dies. We don't even know she dies until the last minute when the story's over, where they said it's been 6 years since Mom died. And I don't know what they did there. I don't know what the writers were really thinking of going with such an obvious ending, getting Ted and Robin together. And as you can see, I'm flustered right now. I don't really know what to think of this ending. I probably would have been better if I held off until tomorrow. But I want to get this out here. These are my first impressions of the episode. And I hope all of you can see it before watching this episode, before watching this video. But anyways, that's pretty much it right now for everything that happened. The sitcom did have sort of a happy ending. Ted finally gets the girl he's been chasing after for 25 years. And that's pretty much it. He doesn't meet the mother. It should be How I Met Your Robin. Anyways, check out the website right here. And take care.